For generations, fishermen whispered of a curse lingering beneath Blackwater Cove's tides. The village sat on the edge of nowhere, surrounded by thick woods and a gray, restless sea. People talked about strange things that happened there. Boats that vanished in the fog, whole families gone without a trace, and the way the place always seemed a little colder than it should. When Detective Robert Bourne arrived, he anticipated secrets, but something far worse lurked beneath the tide. He thought he'd seen everything New York had to offer, but nothing prepared him for what waited in Blackwater Cove. Robert Bourne didn't belong in a place like Blackwater Cove. He realized it the second he drove past the sagging welcome sign near the village limits, the paint faded by too many harsh winters. A burned-out NYPD detective chasing patterns had followed an unsolved string of coastal disappearances to this cove. And now he was hundreds of miles from the city, wondering if he'd made a mistake. New York had drained him. Too many years spent squinting at evidence photos, too many cases that ended with more questions than answers. He'd built a reputation for stripping away the noise and finding the truth, but lately even the truth felt thin. Each case bled into the next. Another missing kid, another family shattered, another night spent staring at files long after everyone else had gone home. He'd spent most of his career in a city that never stopped moving. The city's rhythm, sirens shouting, the hum of traffic, had become background noise, something he barely noticed until it was gone. In Maine, the silence pressed in from all sides. The drive north had been long and uneventful, the landscape shifting from city grime to endless forests and rocky coastline. Maine's villages clung to the edge of land and sea, battered by storms and shaped by tradition. People here didn't talk much, especially to outsiders, and Bourne knew from the case file that secrecy was part of the problem. The file that brought him here was thin. A fisherman lost on a routine haul, a couple vanished during a late-night walk, a family disappeared from their home with dinner still on the table. Official reports offered little. The interviews were all the same. Locals shrugging, avoiding details, reporters filling in the gaps with talk of bad weather or tragic accidents. But there was something else, something that didn't fit.